I want to also thank Bob McEwen, who spoke words that I hope this committee will hear, that we want to be part of this, but there's things that have to be done so that all these people can be part of it. And Bob, I think, can help with that. I appreciate your comments there. I'd just like to say that, from a standpoint of where we are today, I'm so excited to be here with you. I'm so honored to be here with you, because for the 4 years that I've been involved with this really amazing movement that you see represented in the back here by these people who I've worked so closely with, that we've been trying to understand. We've been really trying to understand, because we're not politicians. We're businessmen and farmers and machinists and housewives, teachers. And this has been like being in a foreign land for us, whether it's Washington or Columbus or even our own state, our counties and our county central committees. So we've been on a journey together. And I think this journey culminates today in a really exciting way. Because I sincerely hope that this is the final connecting point where we come together and we become a political force like no one has ever seen. And we finally stop fighting each other and start fighting Democrats and people on the left. That's what I'm here for. And I want to make clear to you that I'm just a vessel. I'm a vehicle for these people who come here today to support me, and the thousands of them around the state who support the movement that I'm part of. I could be John McAvoy, my friend, or Ralph King, or Kelly Coles. We have other leaders who could be up here. It just so happened that I was a person at the place at the time that seemed best fit to do this. But as you know, as I've written to you, I have been a reluctant candidate. This is not my dream job. This is nothing I've thought of doing my whole life. I would have never thought of doing this a month ago. My wonderful wife, Annette, back there, and I, this is just so surreal that we're standing here today. But part of leadership is seeing the problem, seeing the breach in the wall, and rallying the troops to fortify the wall and keep the breach from expanding and destroying our army. I came into this because I saw some things happening that were terrifying to me personally, and terrifying to a lot of us. And I made the case to all of you when I said what I was running, is that I felt that I could be the unifying candidate, that I could bring together all the people that believe the same things, the conservative values we all share. I believe that I could bring them together. And I honestly believe that I made the case that I was uniquely qualified to do that. I said I could bring social conservatives because they trusted me, that they believed in me. And I said that I could help bring the grassroots people into the party and the fiscal conservatives because they believed in me. But I'm a businessman. Talk is cheap. And I talk a lot about my emails. But the fact of the matter is that you got to prove it. And so then you've got letters from the social conservatives who say their concerns. And I'll tell you flat out, the letter from Molly Smith and those people was much more intense than I thought it would be. The fact that they mentioned a third party was stunning to me. We talked about third parties as a Tea Party. I think it's the first day we had a meeting. Okay. But we kind of knew that that wasn't the way we wanted to go. But to hear that on the social side, you need to take note of that. That's scary. We then provided documents of hundreds of groups and leaders that on the fiscal side, on the conservative side, the grassroots side, who said, we support Tom because we trust him, we believe him. So I made the case that I could bring people together, and I think I proved that case. And I'm here today to reach out my hand to you and say, I'm here to help you. We are here to help this party become what I know it can be. And I congratulate my opponent, Matt Borges, on his success in campaigns. I congratulate all of you. You have elected people. We do have, I said to Dave Yost on Tuesday, Dave, I'm not going to live long enough to see us being more power than we have today. We control everything, including the dog catcher. Okay? But something's missing. There's something missing. And I've tried to communicate that to you in my emails, in my phone calls, conference calls we've had. And that's policy. We are about electing candidates too. I will say to you that as much as you worked in 2010 to elect John Kasich and our whole slate of candidates, I guarantee you, we worked just as hard and we were just as responsible. I will say to you that I believe we were the difference. And what does that mean? That means we need everybody, don't we? We need everybody. We can't be alone. We need everybody. Social conservatives, moderate Republicans, fiscal conservatives, grassroots. We're fighting for our lives. We're fighting for our lives. But what you need to understand is when Dave Yost tries to tell me on Tuesday that we're winning because the House defeated the governor's proposal for Medicaid, I said, Dave, you're using Obama math. Okay? Because I didn't have Medicaid expansion before the budget. I spent 3 months fighting with people I like, and I helped get elected to make sure I don't have Medicaid in the budget. So I gained nothing, but I lost 3 months that I could use fighting